The N64 was arguably the greatest system of all time from a first-party content perspective. When the GameCube was announced, Nintendo fans knew there were big shoes to be filled. As a launch title, I think it's safe to say that most of us were psyched for Luigi's Mansion. It may not have been a Mario title, but who doesn't love Luigi? Luigi's Mansion didn't have to feature a member of the Mario franchise. It doesn't really involve any mechanics from Mario like running and jumping, so Nintendo could have created a brand new IP for this one. Nintendo was taking a risk because the GameCube was their first system to not feature a Mario game as a launch title, so I'm willing to bet that was a factor to why they threw Luigi into the mix for this game. I was pretty young when this game came out, so I wasn't ready for what was going to be in store. I just saw Luigi and some ghosts on the cover. My first instinct was to press A to jump, but instead Luigi yelled, "Mario! Mario!" My response was, this isn't a Mario game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Luigi's Mansion has a unique blend of action and puzzles. The size of the mansion gives you an illusion of exploration, but it's a pretty linear game. Nonetheless, there are plenty of secrets to find and ghosts to catch. Each ghost has its own weakness that you need to expose, and this variety helped keep me engaged. Your main two weapons are the flashlight to stun the ghost and then a vacuum to suck up the ghost. Every ghost has a certain amount of health that you will diminish as you're vacuuming them up. It's almost like a fishing mechanic, you're basically just reeling in the ghosts. After each room you may obtain a key to go to a new room or unlock some ability for your vacuum, like turning it into a flamethrower. You can truly see Nintendo's personality in this game, and this personality will forever live with my man Professor Egad. I have no idea how many drugs it took for Nintendo to come up with Professor Egad, or really this entire game as a whole, but you cannot think of Luigi's Mansion without this crazy dude. The atmosphere of Luigi's Mansion was not something I've ever experienced before in a video game. This was a dark turn in the world of Nintendo, a genuinely scary game. As you progress through the game, Luigi starts to mumble the tune of the theme song in a more scared tone. It kinda just progresses to Luigi freaking out. So the million-dollar question, how does Luigi's Mansion hold up today? Well, I'm not really sure. It's definitely too easy. You can easily beat this in one playthrough with minimal deaths. Without exploring everything this game has to offer, it took me around 5 hours to complete. If you play Luigi's Mansion today, you probably won't be challenged, but that doesn't mean this is a bad game by any means. It's still rewarding to figure out how to expose all of those pesky ghosts and then inevitably adding them to your gallery. I will continue to play Luigi's Mansion throughout my time in this world on random circumstances, but that might be due to nostalgic reasons. If you've never played this game before, I'm not sure I have enough reasons to convince you to try it out now. Either way, this is the first game I played on one of my favorite systems, so it means a lot to me. As a guy who grew up in the N64 era, to see the graphics and presentation of Luigi's Mansion for the first time, it served almost as a way to show off the GameCube's hardware capabilities. This game will forever be near and dear to me.